Hey gang, well, we're back for another update video. It's been about a month and a half or so since you last saw anything. Um, got a lot of cool things to show you. First thing you'll notice is there's a login screen now, but don't get too excited because there's still no network layer. We basically have started moving away from the static setups in the Unity game engine, started going to a more dynamic setup where things get loaded at runtime. So we now have the asset loader debug stuff over here, so we can watch the various queues as the assets get pulled off the web server and built and applied to the various objects. When I log in here, you'll notice that it will preload a bunch of stuff that is outside of the station. So we'll log in real quick. And so it loads a low-res version of this crate, and then it'll load the high-res version of the crate and apply it. So it all does that pretty quick. So yeah, so now the skybox, the asteroid materials, all that stuff outside the station, it's all preloaded and in memory, so when I launch, it'll just fire up and apply. So we load the ship, and you'll notice that we have repair, reload, and refuel buttons now. But as I don't have any damage or used any fuel or anything, they're all at max, so they don't really do anything yet. So we can go ahead and launch, and you'll see all these asteroids appear around me. They just randomly place, I think I currently have it set at about 100 asteroids spawn on launch. So, yep, there's all our buddies out here flying around, firing randomly into the sky. I cranked up the spawn rate a little bit since the last video. Been getting upwards of 700-800 bots in the sector before it really starts to chunk with all of the projectile objects and everything else flying around. So first thing I wanted to show you, if I can find it, there it is. This thing, you might be able to guess what this is, but it's a gate. All I have to do is fly into it, and it will gate me across the map. Quite a ways, actually. You'll notice that I don't drop any speed when I pass through the gate. It's all the inertia is maintained. So here I am, way over here now. You'll notice that the bots start respawning because there's no network layer, so there's no permanence. So the sector basically just reinitializes when I jump through the gate. All the asteroids reload as well. As you can see, they're popping up as I come out of the gate. So fuel now is a functional thing, so when I hit the afterburner, you'll notice that the fuel starts to decrement, and if I hit the booster, then it really starts to decrement. So as long as I have fuel, both of those are available to me, but run out of fuel, and as you can guess, then the booster and the afterburner stop working. Brakes are not affected, however. The capacitor also works now as I fire weapons. See, I only have one because it's not charging fast enough. So anyway, so we're over here by the unstable gate, and if I fly into this thing, it's going to damage me, so I'm not going to do it right away. There's actually a bug with it right now where if I touch it, it will start damaging me, and it will continue to damage me until I'm dead, so I'm not going to do that. If I eventually, we're going to have specialized equipment to do this, but as there's only one weapon in the game right now, the weapons that I have will do the job. So, as you can see, the gate has now stabilized, and I can jump through it. So we'll probably use this mechanic for opening up new areas of space and whatnot. So if you find an unstable gate out there, you can probably stabilize it if you have the proper specialized equipment and gate through into a new area. So that's kind of exciting. So let's see. So yeah, let's go dock so we can refuel and rearm. may recognize this maneuver. Close enough. So, yep, here we are, back in the station. Reload, refuel. So now, if I try to do it again, it'll say already full. And then if I launch, you'll notice that everything's back to full. So yeah, so I've added a couple new asteroid assets as well. These again are loaded from the web. They're not bundled in the client at all. I've got the disk caching turned off at the moment, so they're loaded from the web every time. And the final version will have some disk caching as well to keep things from being too slow. So yeah, nice bump mapped asteroid here, loaded at runtime. And then the other new asteroid is over here. Both of these textures generously donated by Bite Me. So yeah, I personally like this one a lot. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Hopefully we'll have some more progress for you very soon. And have a Merry Christmas, everyone. See you later.